Hello, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Welcome, depending on what time you're catching this broadcast. Welcome to Reality Check with YEWANDE. This is YEWANDE ADEKOYA. I'm a management consultant and a business coach, and I help small and medium scale businesses to grow their business, to build it properly so that they don't get to lose it or get to go under. Okay, and I also help people that are trying to go into entrepreneurship, people that are either coming from school or you want to move from being an employee to being an entrepreneur. I'm here. You can get all the necessary information from this platform. Okay, welcome. Okay, and we've been talking about building thriving business, but today I'm taking a topic that is very, very important. A lot of people are already getting to know how their business will run. They've started running their business, they've started making small money and all that, but there's need for us to look at the financial intelligence aspect. You need to know how your finances are. People make money and then they don't know where it goes and all that. So it is very, very key that we take this section, and I'm going to be taking it over a period of weeks because it's a broad topic and relating to our businesses, especially the small and medium scale businesses. Okay, so you're welcome. I will just tell you that it is very, very important that we know how our money is being spent. You have to learn it. This financial intelligence is all about understanding and gaining the knowledge and skills for finance in this our business world. So we're in the business world, and because we are business owners, entrepreneurs, we need to understand how finances work. Even if you don't know it, you can learn it. This is a skill that you can learn and you can apply so that your business, your effort will not just be in vain. It is something that will help you along the way to be able to control your money, to be able to follow your money or cash flow, and know how to be able to manage it and expand it. So today I'll be giving us the keys why we need this financial intelligence, because it's not a waste. It is something you need to, and I'm not saying in-depth accounting, you have to become a professional at accounting, no. But you must understand a level of financial management, financial intelligence, so that you can apply it to your business and you can see it grow. Okay, welcome once again. So why do we need this? Why do we need financial intelligence? We are making money, we are doing business. Why do we need financial intelligence? The first one I say is it helps to increase your wealth. So as you're working, the fact that you are able to, with financial intelligence, you are able to track your cash flow, where the money is coming from, where it is, where it's going to, where you're spending most of your money on. And then you're able to look at it and know, is this worth it? If I'm spending more on this, maybe it's better I increase it. Maybe it's better I reduce it. You know where the money is going. Most wealthy people, they are able to track their cash flow. And with that, it helps you to grow your wealth. It actually helps to grow your wealth. With financial intelligence, you have the ability to grow your wealth because you are able to control your cash flow. Okay? Also, you know where your money is. Like I said, you are able to follow through. You are able to modify. You know whether to increase it. So take for example, some people don't know, but maybe on a weekly basis you are spending money on something. You are spending, let me use Naira now. We're in Nigeria. I'm streaming from Nigeria. You're spending 2,000 Naira, 3,000 Naira on a particular transport when you take a particular route on a daily basis. And so on a monthly basis, when you look at your budget, you have so much that you are spent on that transportation. Is there a way that you can take another means of transport, or you can tweak it, or there's something else you can do? So if you follow through on where your money is going, so this requires budgeting. You budget and then you look at what you're spending money on, and then you're able to control it. Okay, that's just the simple thing about it. So if you know where your money is going through, you will be able to know whether to modify it. And with that one, you know what you are doing with your money. You are in control. Some people grew up, with upbringing that, money is the root of evil, it's hard work, you need to work for money. We have a different belief system. But one thing we must all know is that, you know, money can be controlled. It doesn't have to control you. You don't have to run around looking for money. That's another topic for another day. But you can actually control how you use your money, okay? The people that you pay, where it goes to, and all those things, you can't control it. Don't do impulse spending. With people that budget their money, and I'm not saying that you will be stingy. I'm just saying that you will be more in control of what you do. You don't do impulse spending. So you can have, if you want to help people, you can have a budget for that. Have a specific amount of money that you want to use for a particular month. So you tend to control what it is that you are using your money for. That's just basically it, okay? And it is very, very important that you know that. Another thing you need to know, that our knowledge for money, we need to grow our knowledge for money. We need to learn. We need to be able to work on it. What do you know about money? What do you know? Do you know that money is not just what you spend? Right now, in fact, sometimes I complain, I don't carry cash around anymore. It's either online or anything. Money is far more than that. There's something called asset and liability. There are some things that you spend your money on that when you buy it, you continue to spend money on it, spend money on it, spend money on it. And there are some things that when you spend money on them, it just continues to generate money for you. So you need to begin to go more and learn. You need to learn. One thing you need to know is learn financial intelligence. So after this class, take time out to learn financial intelligence that has to do with my business. How can I be more financially intelligent? Because I'm not saying, like I said, that you should be a professional at it, but with the little knowledge that you can get from financial intelligence, you will see that you know how to spend money on more assets than liability. If you get money, for example, you get money into your business, is it when you sell your products and then maybe you make $1 million naira? Is that your profit? No, that's not your profit. You have to subtract the money that you have invested, the capital from it. It is the difference between how much you bought it and how much you sold it. That is your profit. So you need to be able to understand that. So it is only on your profit that you are supposed to, you know, budget on and know it's your income. And remember, you have spent money on transport, you have spent money on making calls to your customer, you have spent money on dispatching it, you have spent money on salary for yourself. So you need to begin to look at all those things and not just think that, oh, I've made so much money, and meanwhile you have already spent some money in that area to be able to get that money made. It is very, very important that we go further to know more about these things. That's why I come here. I can't teach you the full thing. You can reach out to me if you need to know more, but by yourself you can also go ahead and learn about it, okay? A lot of people, you know, make money. Okay, so what do you do with money? That's another principle. A lot of people, do you know, if I ask you now, is the money you are making, is it enough for you? I know your answer will be no. But you know what? We have people that, you know, make $1 million naira, and we have people that will make 150,000, and the person that has 150,000 gets to be more efficient, use this money efficiently than the person that made 1 million naira, because there is a cash flow. So cash flow has to do with where your money, how you get your money, where it's going, at the time it will go, so that you are not stuck in a particular area. You are not stuck. Okay, you have to learn your business. You have to be able to relate the money aspect to it as well. And also, as you make money, you know that as you make money, the higher you make, the more you're spending, right? Most of the time, that's the way it goes. So the more you make money, the more you are spending, and then so you still feel the need to continue to grow, and you want more and more and more. But if you are able to control that spending, make some of it go into investment that is long term, make some of it go into assets that will pay you as you work and all those things, it will help you a lot. We have heard of a lot of people that moved from rag to riches. They had nothing before, and with what they had, they started small. They started the same business, you know, that you're starting, and you know, before you know it, they are moving up. I'm talking about people that do legitimate businesses, because there's so many things going on right now. That's why we're teaching ourselves financial intelligence, so that with the business that you have, you can actually control it. Some people make the money, but they just spend it, they blow it away. They just think that it will keep coming every day, that, you know, since I already have the everything, nothing is certain. Nothing is certain. And so I advise that anytime you make money, you must set aside some money for future investment. In fact, the accountants and specialists say 10% of whatever you make, you should set it aside for investment. So you save it 10%, and once the savings is much, you invest it into something that is long term. Okay, I'm sure you have heard of a lot of people that make so much money, and in years to come, in years afterwards, they're talking about the fact that their businesses have gone down. You know, that's because for some reason they were not financially intelligent enough, you know, to be able to invest their business or turn around their business. Some people, they just get the money and they spend everything that time thinking that, oh, you will continue to come. And, you know, there's some things that we cannot control. Especially in the last 1 year, a lot of people will notice that so many businesses were lost. And a lot of businesses are also coming up. A lot of people are making money. And my advice to people that are making money now is to invest in something that will last. Okay, I hope you are getting value from this. This is very, very important related to our businesses, because God forbid that we'll continue to do business, and then at the end of it, 20 years from now, you look at the business, you don't know where they head until it's like you're regretting it. Okay, with financial intelligence, you won't regret it. Even if you make some mistakes, you will be able to track where the money is, what you spend the money for, and what happened. Okay, some people, you don't know how much you make, you don't know how much you have spent, you don't know where the money is going. You just say, I don't know, the money is just going out. No, that is not it. That is why you're in this class, for you to be financially intelligent. Next week, I'm going to talk about how you can go about it and relate it to your business. But it's very key that you know that this is very, very important as well. Everybody should know it. You know, because of my background, I was in the finance world for 16 years. So I was a banker. I knew about finance. I helped a lot of my clients to work on their financials, and I helped a lot of them to turn around their businesses, because some of them will come, their business will be upside down, and we won't be able to give them loans because they didn't have records and all that. And then we began to help them, and you know, their businesses began to turn around. So it is very, very key. If you have financial intelligence, it will make a difference in your business. So the money is just, you are not just working, because really, for business, there's supposed to be a time to work, and then you give yourself 5, 6, 7 years to work. And after working, then you begin to, you know, your business will plateau, and then you begin to reap from your investment. But some people just keep working 10, 15 years. You're working. You need to take a look at your business again. You need to take a review at your business again. Okay, so like I said, my advice is that for everybody working, at least 10% of your money must go into savings. And from that savings, as you accumulate it, you now invest it in something that is long term. It depends on you. I don't really want to talk about that now, but there's so many of them, which takes me to the next topic. What do you invest in? You can invest in real estate, just like, you know, if you buy a plot of land, you buy a property and you renovate it, and then you continue to get rent for a long time. Okay, so I'm talking about the business aspect now. You get rent, you can invest in stocks, bonds, money markets, that's treasury bill and all that. I know that it can be a bit technical for some of you, so you can read this, you can replay this over and over again, or you can reach out to me if you need more explanation. But really and truly, with what you have in your hands, you can actually make a difference. Stop saying, I don't have money to start, I don't have this, I don't have that. From the little that you have, you can actually, with financial intelligence, you can actually do more and grow your business. Okay, so in investing, the one thing that you must invest in that is very important is in yourself. Even if you buy a house, if you buy real estate, stocks, bond, anything can happen to them. Okay, things can happen, financial market can crash and all those things. But when you invest in yourself, you train yourself, the knowledge that you have, even if they take all that you have from you and you have to start all over again, you know, you'll be able to start all over again and do it again, because you have that knowledge. You have already invested in yourself. So it is very, very key that you spend money on using books, listening to records, getting mentors or coaches, getting online courses. This is very, very key. I'm not talking about school education where they teach you, you know, about money and all that. This is real life. This is applying life. This is applying to your business. Finances to your business. It's different from school where it's theory. This is applying, it's more practical. When you have your business, you are doing your business, you must make sure that you are able to track. Financial intelligence help you to track your money, your cash flow, where it's going, so that you are not just blowing the money away and then you work 10 years and you're like, where has this money been? I've not been able to make anything out of it. Okay, I hope you are getting value from it. Another thing that it will help you to do is also to control your spending. To control your spending, like I said, some people do a lot of impulse buying, and they don't budget. You don't do anything. You just get the money because you have the business. Once the money comes in, you just spend it. This person comes, help me. Please, you are in a business. Business is totally different from personal. Learn to separate your personal from business. If your business crashes today, people will leave you and they will go to other places. So it is very important that you have financial intelligence to budget at the beginning of the year or whatever it is. As you are budgeting for the income, you budget for the expense, what you want to use money for. If there's any capital project, what I mean by capital project, something that is bigger, maybe long-term projects like real estate, whatever it is that you want, capital project, you must have long-term. As you are having a long-term and medium-term and short-term budget for income, you must also have budget for expenses, how you want to spend the money, what you want to do. I tell you, I have an idea. I have a budget for my monthly spending for the house, monthly spending for everything. I have a schedule for it. So even if you will spend it, it will help to guide your spending. It is very, very important that you begin to look at all those things. Don't just spend money, even if you think that you have a little. From the little that you have, if you can master the way you spend the money, you have the financial intelligence, then you'll be able to carry it on to your business. You'll be able to carry it on to when your business is even bigger. Okay, see your business as a business indeed. It's not a hobby, something that other people can come in. You can employ people. People can also work. Don't just dip your hands into your business money and think that is your own. Even if you have borrowed your business some money, you have borrowed the money, and you should have a way of getting your capital out if you want to, or it can be your investment in the business. Don't just say take money like that. It disrupts everything, and so you need to have that. So what financial intelligence does for you, again, on the number 6, is that it helps to control your spending. You will have to budget, and to reduce your impulse buying. Okay, like another thing, number 7, is that it helps you to have a short-term and long-term goal. I think I've mentioned that as well, so that you are not just spending. And the reason why I'm saying this is that we are business people, right? Business people don't get monthly. Sometimes it's not like an employee that gets salary at the end of the month. So sometimes it's higher, sometimes it's lower. So you have a budget for that, and you have you can actually track that, and then you should be able to track your expenses and follow the money. The wealthy people, they follow the money, they control it. That's why some people see opportunities in places where you don't see. Maybe some raw materials that they buy at expensive rates and all that, imported. After a while, you should be able to buy directly from the main source. It is very, very important that we know that when you control your cash flow, you are able to manage it. Sorry, I hope I'm not speaking too much of technicality, but it's very important that we know this for our business, so that money it's not like daily bread. As it's coming, you sell today, you go enter market, everything has finished, tomorrow is another day. No, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about a business that will last you, your legacy that will outlive you. It will be a legacy, and it will impact others. So that's a thriving business, and you must put a system in place. You must have more financial intelligence. As you start now, begin to know how it is. This is how much I made this. This are the things that I sold this month. These are the books. These are the online courses, whatever it is that you are into, services or products. These are the things I was able to do this month, and this was how the money that I got was spent. If you have to separate an account from it, I've talked about this before. This is how the money was spent. You don't tell me I don't know how the money went. I have a lot of people that always say that. It's okay to say that if you have not attended this class, but after this class, after this series of classes, because next week will be more technical, I'll show you how you can go about it. You must be able to say, this is how I was able to do it. That this month, oh, my spending was more than my income. You should be able to say that. Or this was how much I made. The difference between my spending and my income and my spending, this was it. This was the profit. This is what I want to do with it. I use 10% for my tithes. If you're a Christian, I use 10% for my savings. I put 10% for my family. I put this. It will help your business to be more structured. You will have a better life, I tell you. Initially, it will be tough. But if you put that kind of system in place, it will be much easier for you. Okay, I hope you are getting value. For those that just came in, if you're just getting this, you can do a replay. Let me know what you think. If you have some form of knowledge of financial, we all have a bit of financial intelligence in us, local one, but we can actually make it better because we're looking at business that will thrive over a period of time. Okay, so as I round up, I'll just talk about, the summary. We need to read more. To be financially intelligent, we need to read more on finance, on how we can go about, like I said, assets and liability. Some people think now that buying a car is the best thing. Immediately you make your money and you hit it. Some of us, the way we think, the first thing is you need a car. Why do you need a car? Status. And in that car, you start spending money, you start doing it, and meanwhile you have just started a business that needs to grow. So you need to look at it and know what is asset, what is liability. It can be a bit tough, but you want to know the things that can be assets are the things that when you buy them, they help you to generate more money. If you say that the car that you are buying, a bus that you are buying, maybe it's for transportation, and the money is coming in on a daily basis, oh, that's fine. That will fall under an asset for me. Okay, and liability are the things that you are spending money on. Okay, it is very, very key that we are able to separate this. So we need to learn and know more. After this class, note it, financial intelligence. I want to be more financially intelligent. There are books on them. There are people, you can reach out to me as well. I mentor on them. I can help turn your businesses around. You need to track your net worth. So again, that question, we always talk about the rich people, their net worth is so and so. What is your own net worth now? If I ask you, what is your own net worth? Everything that you have, do you know it? Maybe the small house you have, the little gender, everything. What is your net worth? You must be able to know yourself. So that even if, for example, because a lot of people, we have this limiting mentality, limiting belief on ourselves, But if you can actually know, if somebody say, what are you worth? I'm talking about financially now. You can convert the things that you have, and say, this is the value. If you sell them now, how much will you get from now? That's like your net worth. So you might not have cash, and I'm not talking about a lot. If you have money and it's stashed up in the bank, the person is not financially intelligent. That is not financial intelligence that I'm talking about. I got some money in the course of the week, in the month. Before the money came, I already knew what I wanted to do with the money. Immediately it came, that same day, everything, or else, things will start happening that needs emergency, that needs money. Do you understand? So we're trying to talk about being financially intelligent means that you know and you get knowledge and skills on how finances can help your business, how you can control your cash flow and make your businesses better. Okay, I hope you're getting value from this. Please put in value, let me know. You can share this with people that you think that need it as well. Okay, you need to track your spending. Very, very important. You cannot control the income, you cannot control some things, you can't control, but you can control your spendings. What do you use your money for? Okay, like I said, it is very, very important. The first major investment you make is in yourself, because if anything happens to every other thing, stock market crashes and all that, the investment in yourself cannot go. You can't go. You can take the business away and I start all over. Just like for me, I can start my business all over again. I tell you, I have the in knowledge already. I invest in myself. I spend money on investment in knowledge, in coaching and all those things, and in training. So it is very, very key before you start buying the car, the houses. Very important, but you need to know what is important now for your business that is growing. So track your spending. Meet people that have financial advisors, like me, or people that can help you to track. Oh, I don't know how this is done. How can I track it? They will show you, and then from there you begin to learn for your businesses to move on. Invest in yourself. I've said that as well. There's networking. The more people you meet, remember what I talked about I always say it. I always say your net worth is your network. The more people you know, the more contact you get, your net worth increases. I tell you, that is it. So you need to network more. So when we're talking about networking, I might not have the money that some other people have. Who are the people that you know that if you call them, this kind of businesses can? So financial intelligence is not only about cash. It's not only about cash. It's about so many things, being able to control your finances. And it's not only when you have that money. If you don't have financial intelligence and one money enters your hand, everything will go. Like I said, some people move from grace to grass because they couldn't manage their money. You know, they couldn't manage their cash flow. They couldn't manage everything. People will come, and I tell you, as you begin to grow, your businesses begin to go. People will begin to approach you for money because they think that you are making it. Your business is totally different from your personal life. Your business is an entity on its own. So you can take some money out and give them for maybe the salary that you have paid yourself. But please, let's be financially intelligent, because if the businesses go down, everybody will also blame you. Okay? We must focus on control. As I round up, control. Learn to control everything. That if you have to take, in fact, it's very, very key that you take journals, you write out, you know, these things. I've been able to master this in 3 years, because it wasn't an issue. I was moving from a corporate environment, my employee status, where I was getting money on a monthly basis, so it was steady, to a status where there was no money coming in on a monthly basis. So I had to control what I could control, which was my spending. So I knew how much I was spending in the house. I reduced a lot of cost. I removed a lot of things, and over the years I began to add to it what I wanted. I hope you've been able to get value from this. This is our part 1 of financial intelligence, adding how to, you know, how to grow your financial intelligence in your business, so that it can help your businesses. As your business is growing, as you are making effort to sell, to make more customers, the money is not just going away and then you don't know, you cannot report, you know, what you did with it. So financial intelligence is not only about, you know, having a lot of money in your bank. It's about the fact that you know how the money goes. The fact that I don't have cash in my hand now does not mean I don't have money. My net worth has increased. I know what I've done with it. I know what, you understand. You must be able to say that. And over a period of time, it is because you have trained yourself, you have learned it, you know, that you can say that. Okay, I expect to hear from you. Send me a message. Please drop messages. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Thank you so much. Budgeting is very important. You know, planning, term, goals, you know, everything as we do. This is the monetary aspect of your business, and it is very, very important. The reason why we're in business, of course, one of the reasons is for profit. And how can you get to know all this profit? Is through financial intelligence. I hope to hear from you. Happy new month, everyone. I pray that this month will, you know, things will be different, will be more enlightened by God's grace, and our businesses will grow. Okay, so I hope to hear from you. Share this with anyone that you think might need it, and I'll be willing to answer any of your questions. Thank you for joining me. God bless you. See you next week for our part 2. Bye.